From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, today the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shoppy. Thanks for joining us here. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Andrew Abbott.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Lane Thomas in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That misses, and the count is 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
Now this is in the air down the line. Fraley should have it. One down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
That's the ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty. On the ground, right side, McLean. Out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And pitching in this game, it'll be Steven Strasburg. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
The center fielder,
And a pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Strasburg, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And the right-hander deals. And ball 1.
1-1.
Swung on, popped up left side. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down. Here's David Bell's lineup for the Cincinnati Reds. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Will Benson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. One out, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. That misses the zone. 3-1.
3-1.
One down, base is empty. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So up next, Matt McClain. And there's a strike.
No ball, one strike.
The pitch. Bounce to third. Fair ball. Lead runner around second. The throw in.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now batting Jamer Candelario. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And that's a strike. Runners are at the corners, one away. And that one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Strasburg to first. McClain gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. And a count 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Benson, the runner at third. McClain over at first with one away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, could be 2. Garcia to second. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Jonathan India at the plate. Ball 1, no strikes. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1-2.
One run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this three-game series.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. To second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So they get one run, one hit, no errors, no one left. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 1 and the Nationals nothing. Back here with my pal Siggy. Here's Eddie Rosario. Rosario bats left, throws right, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was born in Puerto Rico. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And he starts off the second with a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and nipped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Now it's Nick Senzel. That one down the line, and foul ball. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bert, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
McLean makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that one is inside ball one. That clips the corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And another ball.
2-1.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
3-1.
Tying run in scoring position here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He's safe. One gone, runner at first. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. 2 for 8 in the series so far. That one not close. Ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Right through there for a strike. Ruiz stands at first with one out. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. Swings and misses, struck him out. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. A switch hitter batting right. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him. Inning over, and it could have been worse.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Cincinnati, bottom of the second. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jonathan India. Strasburg back to work. And that one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's going to be Jake Fraley. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Whips it across. And that quickly 2 away. So 2 down now. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Just missed. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. And it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 3-0 finds the zone.
Right through there for his strike.
Got a full count.
Two outs. Ripped to short, on the run, throw to first. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1.
Runner at second. 2 down.
And that's in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So no runs, no hits, and one error, but they leave him stranded. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled in plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the 3rd.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Lane Thomas. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fraley calls it in, and there's 2 away. So now here's the DH, Stone Garrett. He's 0 for 1. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
Line drive. Hauls it in to end the inning. Nationals go quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stevenson. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. And 1-2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talking about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. And it beats it for the first out after the drop 3rd strike.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. T.J. Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch just misses. One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Righty to the plate.
2-1.
Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. struck him out looking.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And ball one to the right fielder. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Bounce to the right. Garcia tosses to first, and that ends the inning. And 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still tied 1-1. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Joey Meneses. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a good eye there. Just missed. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And now the lefty. Liner, caught at second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario doubled his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That one fouled off. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering down in the dirt. Just off the inside edge.
You got a full count.
Can't collect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Flied out his first time. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. That one way outside. 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Inside, just missed. Check swing, no appeal. The line to kick the pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Center field. Friedel moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in is the speedy Matt McClain. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Kicks and deals. That's a little bit low.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Now on the bump, Trevor Williams. This is his first appearance of the season. Right-handed reliever. Breaking ball inside. Now 2-2. That misses. Full count, 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Robles going back and forget it. And this place is rocking. His first homer of the year, and that gives him the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Righty delivers. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball, still 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's outside. And the count 1-2. This to third. Senzel. Throw to first is in time. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jonathan India. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. And that's down and away. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Wouldn't chase that time. Man at first, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Just missed. Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Williams checks the runner. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. Abbott back to work. That just misses. And that's ball 1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And downstairs. And there's the automatic. And the 3-1. Hammer, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. That one missing inside. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ruiz off of first with 2 away. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nationals leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. Back here in Cincinnati, here's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Elly happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And he grabs it foul.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 and 2 the count.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On a line, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs and outside. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nabs it, 2 down. Now at the plate, T.J. Friedl. Friedel measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That one finds the zone. Going to one.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner teammates to help him out in the gaps.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Reds leave one. They lead it 2-1. Top of the 6th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas. And here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one the other way. In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Stone Garrett.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Not close with that one, and that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Candelario. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now the first baseman, Joey Meneses. There's a strike. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Wouldn't chase that time. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 2 and the Nats 1. Bottom of the 6th and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Will Benson. Williams back to work.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Slings to first, 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Down pass, second baseman.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Reds go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. New inning getting started. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. As the lefty gets to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And fouled off. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you've got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Ripped into right center, and now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second, and now the tying run is into scoring position.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tying run and start us over here in the late innings.
And here comes David Bell as he's ready to make the change. Go to his bullpen. Andrew Abbott out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Emilio Pagan. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. The other way, Candelario fires across the diamond. Play is made, 2 out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses badly for ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. T.J. Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. Mole, the lefty, warming up as well. So the tying run at second.
That's inside. Ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Man at second. And that one fouled off. 2-2 now. And another ball. Ildemaro Vargas up next for Washington. The pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high-leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically. Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Here comes the 0-1.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Fought off foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball on the board. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. So the Nats lead a pair. They're down 2-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the DH, Jonathan India. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Weems, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's
1-1.
outside. Next offering is in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
At the belt and fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Good eye in that spot. That misses the zone, and the count's full. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Now batting.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The pitch. That one way inside. Here comes a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Struck him out without a swing. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Encarnacion Strand tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Rosario settles under this one, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. T.J. Antone.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Just missed. And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Movement in the bullpen. Alexis Diaz loosening up for manager David Bell. Looking to get the tying run on base. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Line drive, could be extra bases. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
So the tying run at second. Hard hit, but right at him and left.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Pass and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Joey Meneses. Swing, and all the bat went flying there. Runner breaks for third. Turn on and miss. Throw to third. He's safe.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good throw behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
So remaining in the game defensively, C.J. Abrams. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Tanner Rainey.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
The catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
And the pitch. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Rainey, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. Pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I am watching you on my PS5.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he walked him.
Out. Ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedel. Runner on the go. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. Stevenson aboard here at first with nobody out. The next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. And another ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosario makes the grab, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 30, Will.
Next for Cincinnati, Will Benson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, not close.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The 1-1. High fly ball, right field. Thomas should have this one, and it's caught for the out. And the batter now, Matt McClain. He's already homered here in this one. That misses. Ball 1. Foul ball. The pitch. This one popped up. Garcia under it. Brings it in. And that is that. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Alexis Diaz. A chance at his first save of the year. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 3. And the pitch. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. Now one gone in the 9th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the 9th. And a good eye there. And fires in a fastball at 95.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Tap to first. Encarnacion Strand. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got a ground ball.
Last chance for the Nats in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz, as the Nationals are down to their final out. First pitch misses.
Hello.
That's through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
She can live up
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
If guys will chase it, that's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Diaz is just one strike away. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Lindsay. Hello.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds win the last 2 to take the 3-game series.
These
Welcome
players just
to
want
the
to keep it
stream.
rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club.
Thanks for having me.
These players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
You are very welcome.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.